All right, so we're here at Wilson Elementary today. We have our new superintendent coming to us next year, and our students here are curious. They want to know, what does the superintendent do? They have a few questions specifically for Dr. Robinson, so we're going to give them those opportunities to get their questions asked here today. Question for our new superintendent. If you could ask any question, what question would you ask, Kat?
Do you have any kids?
I love that question. I have 2 kids. I have a 19-year-old son. His name is Terrence II. And I have a 12-year-old daughter. Her name is Chandler, and she will be attending FLW on next year as a 7th grader. Being a father is one of the highlights of my life, and I enjoy every single second of it.
All right, over here, hiding in the corner. It looks like a good question, though.
What was your old job?
That's a funny one because I don't consider being in education a job. I just look at it as a passion. So my passion has always been teaching. I've served as a teacher, assistant principal, and in my last, if you want to say job, I was a school support officer where I supervised 13 campuses on last year, all elementary. But I have a variety of experiences, but this is not a job, it's a passion. This is something I love to do.
All right, what would you like to ask our superintendent?
How is Texas?
How is Texas?
Texas is hot right now. The temperature, I believe, in Houston was 100 on yesterday, and Austin was 103. So right now it's very hot, but year-round, we don't have real seasons. That's something that's interesting. Our winters are very short, so I know coming to Milwaukee, that's something that I'll have to get adjusted to, the longer winters. But I am truly a native Texan. I've lived in Texas all my life, and so this will be my first experience of living outside of the state of Texas.
I mean, they don't have the Green Bay Packers, so probably not that great. All right, question for the superintendent.
Why is he here?
Why specifically did he come to here, to West Allis-West, Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Good question.
That's an outstanding question. I'm here for the opportunity. I think there's a unique opportunity here in this district, and I'm gonna correct myself and say in our district, because I know this is something that we've been big on, and making sure that we are united. We are one district with probably 2 municipalities, but we're one district with one vision. And so, but it's the opportunity. It's the opportunity to make a difference. It's the opportunity to bring some change and to provide a lot of experiences to a variety of populations that we have within our district. And at the same time, to lead that work that I know needs to be done in order for our students to be successful.
How old is he?
Ooh, how old is he? Okay.
That's probably the best question so far. I'm actually 46. I am an old man. And my daughter reminds me every day, Dad, you are old. But I am 46. My birthday is November 4th. I do accept gifts if you want to give me a present. But again, I am 46.
All right, Nyla?
Is he allergic to anything?
As a child, I was allergic to everything, including grass. So I think as I've gotten older and just being exposed to a lot of different things, though that allergic list has really gone down a bit. Right now, as we speak, I've been struggling with some allergy issues and kind of, I think, adapting to dust and those kind of things. But I am sort of a walking allergic reaction at this particular point. But I do have, I struggle with a lot of things at particular times when it comes to allergies. Yes, I do.
What kind of updates are you gonna do?
What kind of what days?
Updates.
Updates is he gonna do? Like how Dr. Lexman does updates right now? That's a good one.
I think that's an excellent question as well. I am committed to being as transparent and upfront with our constituencies as possible in making sure that they know what's going on in our district. I want to be the messenger for our district and make sure that we are getting out what the narrative is. And that's important that our constituents know what's going on in our district. And that's going to be frequent. It's going to be through email, through e-blast, as well through phone conversations. Pretty soon we're going to launch our 90-day plan, and in that 90-day plan there are going to be a lot of opportunities to engage with the communities as we are planning a variety of sections that are geared towards parents, to community members, even students. And so everybody's voice will be heard at some point during the creation of that and completion of the 90-day plan.
How did you get the job as a superintendent?
How did I get the job? First, I applied. Then I went through a variety of interview processes that included a town hall meeting. It also included a meeting with several staff members at 3 of our campuses, and then finally an interview with the board. Throughout that time, I had the opportunity to engage with community members as well through social media as well as an email. And so this was a rigorous process, and don't take it for granted that when I finished up, I earned the job. So I really appreciate the opportunity to go through that rigorous process. And now we're here, and I'm excited about the opportunity.
Our brains are like flowers growing. How do you grow in your learning?
That's an excellent question. One of my favorite quotes is by Ray Kroc, and it says, "If you're green, you're growing. If you're ripe, you're rotting." And so I'm encouraging everyone to constantly continue to grow. If you ever get to the point where you don't feel that you can learn something new, then it's time to do something different. And so that's one of the things that I'm going to be pushing as a growth mindset in everything that we're doing. And because if we are continuing to grow, we're continuing to better. Our students are evolving. The educational system is evolving. The kids don't learn the same as they learned when I taught some 20 plus years ago. And so we have to learn to evolve our practices in order to ensure that our students are learning the way that they learn. Kids learn differently, and so as educators, we have to teach the way that they learn.
We have a garden at our school, and I wanted to say, do you like planting?
I look forward to visiting your campus and helping to plant new seeds. But also, as I spoke a little earlier, it's more about making sure that we are continuing to grow. And with that example of planting seeds, that's a growth process, and I want to be a part of that. But definitely, I want to see that beautiful smile on your face and come visit your campus, and I want to have the opportunity to get my hands dirty with you as we plant new seeds in your garden.
Do you like painting? We painted our garden bits.
I love to paint, I'm just not very good at it. So I'm hoping that I can learn some techniques from you and that I can become better at that. But I do love the idea of painting, I'm just not very good at it.
How are you going to make our school better?
So I think that's going to be a collaboration of everybody coming together. I don't think one person can get it done. And so it's going to involve receiving input from the community, which are the parents, our teachers, our students, our stakeholders, including our business owners, and bringing everybody together to come up with the things that they believe need to improve. But at the same time, it's going back to our strategic plan and realizing what we set forth back in 2020 and achieving those by 2025. And that's what I'm going to do, is make sure the next steps for improvement are targeted towards successful completion of that strategic plan.
Welcome, Dr. Robinson!
Thank you for that welcome. I'm excited to be in West Allis, West Milwaukee, our district. And as we work together, I look forward to making a difference and creating an impact in our district. Again, this is our district. This is the West way forward, and I'm looking forward to the challenge.